Well, we're having some fun up here. What a wonderful stage full of musicians, and stage full of musicians that we've already heard. Absolutely. On behalf of myself and Maestro Pearson, what an honor it's been and a pleasure to be working with the students of District 87 yesterday and today. Maestro Pearson for the third time, and a special pleasure for me, my first time being able to be a part of this festival. It's so well conceived. The tradition of excellence here is obvious. The quality teaching going on in instrumental music education in the Glenbard High Schools is obvious. The teachers are caring, intelligent, and so thorough that they left us the fun part. They prepared things, prepared the students, did the logistics, and we get to make the beautiful music with these outstanding students. I'd like you, the students here, give your own directors a round of applause, please. I reminded the students on stage earlier today never to forget or take for granted what an amazing thing occurs every time they gather together. It's amazing. I mean, only a few years ago, in the grand scheme of things, they began the study of this instrument and the pursuit of instrumental ensemble music, being an orchestra musician and a band musician. And you know, since that time, they've learned the foreign language of music and the symbols that represent it, the dots, the dashes, the Italian, the terms. They've learned to interpret this sign language of motions that we show them from the podium. They've been asked to listen to what they're doing and coordinate very specific efforts physically with all the fingers, wrists, joints going on here, the embouchures. Just a physical task of coordination that boggles the mind, independence of hands and all the way through. Simultaneously, we ask them to listen to what's coming out of their instrument, compare it to what they expect, compare it to the rest of their section. Oh, and you need to compare it to other sections for balance purposes, and you should be aware of what everyone in the orchestra is doing, all while reading this foreign language and interpreting this sign language. And it's really something, and all the time, scientists can tell us that's developing instant problem-solving techniques that will serve them well in everything they do for the rest of their lives. They're not just sleeping on a problem or going home to think it through. Every second, fractions of a second, they're making decisions spontaneously. And all of that sounds very analytical and physical in languages and symbolism. Oh yeah, there's the emotion, there's the shaping of a phrase, and choosing how they want to expressively play a certain note or a phrase. It's mind-boggling, and they're doing it so well. And it's a special gift, and a special gift for their teachers to be sharing that with them. They have been doing their homework, you can tell. Their orchestra, their band, their private lesson homework up here. I've got just a small assignment I'd like to assign the audience, because you don't get as much homework as they do. I didn't notice any major media outlets here, and they're kind of busy with other things, the elections, the economy, all those E-words are going on. And so I don't fault them at that. They're running a business, and they're covering what the people want to hear about right now. But because they're not here tonight, if any are, thanks a lot for being here and covering this. But if they're not, we ask you, the parents, the friends, the supporters, the music lovers, and those who appreciate the opportunities that your sons and daughters and the students on stage have, I would ask you to pass the word. That's your assignment. Sometime in the next 24, 36 hours, I'd like you to share with someone who wasn't able to be here tonight, anyone, a neighbor, a relative, how important it is that these people on stage have had the opportunity to pursue the fine arts in their chosen genre, be it their instrument. And there's a little bit of an extra credit assignment for the overachievers in the crowd. I know you're out there. I've met your children. You can go ahead and maybe put that in the form of writing or an email or a phone call to someone who holds an administrative position and thank them for their support and encouragement of the fine arts here or anywhere, and giving those students the opportunity to pursue their creative pursuits, be it with a viola, with a bassoon, with painting, with sculpture, with dance, with choir, whatever it is, that they can pursue that here in the school district. It's a small assignment, but it's an important one. And I won't be around to grade it necessarily, but the test is truly graded if the children of these people on stage have that same opportunity when they're in school. And that's what's so important for all of us to remember. The opportunity's got to be there. They've got a lot to express, and they're doing it marvelously. But it might not have happened if it weren't for that support of the community, the school board, the administrators. So thank you again for being here. Thank you for sharing the time of these young people with us and giving that opportunity. And after a brief tuning, please enjoy the last movement of Dvorak's New World Symphony.